Just watched Brady Dayton. He has that Smart Talk thing. It's a good podcast to watch. And so like seeing is believing, right? So when you can start walking through the house and you actually like paint where it's gonna go, and you can show them like, hey, this is the motion detector. It's about the size of my wallet. We're gonna put it up right here inside the house because this is a trap zone, right? I'll go up there, I'm like, hey, it's about the size, and I'll show them right there. Now it's not just like information on a pamphlet or on a slide. They're actually seeing how it's gonna look in their house. Like, oh yeah, that's kind of nice. Oh hey, the tablet. It's gonna look like an iPad. We're gonna put it right up on the wall over this power right here. They're starting to see that, and they're starting to visualize it. And then they're seeing what the equipment's doing for their house, right? It's cool to say, hey, this equipment does this, but hey, I know that you have whatever, your grandma's favorite picture, I'm sure that's super important to you. This motion detector is gonna be right here. This is a trap zone. So if anyone comes through one of these windows, or like Mission Impossible through the roof, the motion detector is gonna pick it up, it's gonna call the cops, so that they come here, they don't steal all of your belongings, right? I built way more emotion when I'm talking about that. So, be smart about it. If they have a bunch of glass in the back of the house, look out in the back of the house. If there's a bunch of rocks, if there's statues, like, hey, so what's gonna happen is, burglar hops over the back fence right there. Most of the break-ins are through the back door, because it's not visible to the street, right? So when they break in, they hop the fence, they pick up that rock, they'll just smash out this glass right here. So the glass break detector is gonna sit up on the wall, and it's gonna listen for that glass breaking. So when they break your glass, it's gonna set the alarm off, and no one's in your house when they're not supposed to be. That's way more emotional language. So use emotional language and use ownership language. Your glass break detector, your motion detector, your camera, right? Don't say the camera. Oh, the camera's cool, it's 1080p, it has facial recognition. Like that's not selling them, right? The camera's gonna watch over your car. I know you said that your grandpa handed that down to you. If anyone's trying to sneak up on your property, you're gonna be able to see, you can actually yell at them right through your phone, okay? So pick things out in their house and then use that to describe how the equipment's gonna benefit them. When I talk about the smoke detector, I'm talking about, yeah, their valuables. Hey, obviously insurance is gonna pay out a deductible if your house burns down, but they're not gonna replace all the things that are important to you, right? If they have whatever, they have some sort of collections, they collect pins, I don't know, Pokemon cards, stuff like that.
Grandma's ashes.
Yep, start talking about that stuff, and then show them where it's gonna go. So if I was transitioning into the house, my transition's pretty easy. I try and pull them outside first. I show them where the camera's gonna go, and then I'm not trying to do this dance of like getting by them when they're in the door. I can walk outside, and when I come back, here, I'll show you how it works. We start on the doors right here. Here, I'll show you. You can take off my shoes. Okay, perfect. And then we walk in together. It's a lot easier transition. So try and pull them outside first. I'll show you where we'll put the cameras. You want to follow me real quick? Super casual. And then go back inside. Hey, I'll show you on the doors real quick. You mind if I step right here? Okay, then I'm inside. I close the door, and then I show them this. I say, hey, this is a 1-inch piece of white pine right here. It's really easy for a burglar to take a couple kicks at your door and snap that deadbolt out. Okay, so I painted a picture. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna put a sensor. I pull up my keynote, and then I'll say, all right, we'll go to this one right here. So we're gonna put a door sensor. It's gonna look just like that. I show them. This is what it's gonna look like, okay? One sensor's gonna go in the door, one's gonna go in the frame. Because what are they thinking in their mind? Oh, I don't wanna get an alarm installed.